What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the latest episode of Unplanned and Unashamed with Ray Money and Isaiah Pinnell. And we're recording episode 8 of Unplanned and Unashamed.
Man, this is episode 8.
Yeah, episode 8.
Hey,
I'm
man,
pretty sure.
Man, we've been back. We've been doing this 8 times. I think 9. I think one of them didn't record.
But it might be episode 9. I'm pretty sure it's episode 8, but it might be 9.
Episode 8 and a half.
Episode 8 and a quarter. That's what we're going to call this. Episode 8 and a half.
Man, you starting to get a beard. What is that? He ain't got a beard. Look at his beard that came in full force. You look like the dude on the paper towels, the Bronny man.
I'll
flannel shirts.
I do have a flannel shirt. Uh-oh.
At this point in the podcast, Ray experiences technical difficulty.
Here we go.
How was that?
I don't know, man. This is gonna be a short episode. That was
damn.
That was unplanned, and we're unashamed about it.
If you happen to listen
that
to
is
tonight's
the epitome
episode
of this podcast.
you're gonna be able to get some other stuff done. You're gonna be able to go to the next episode quickly. Cause this one's gonna be short. Cause
I think
You look like you're at a hotel or something. Where are you at?
no, this is a Chinese. Nah, just play it. It do look like a Chinese restaurant.
It does look like a Chinese.
Like a fine dining. No, I'm at the library, man. We utilize our public resources to the fullest. We get all our tax dollars.
Is the library ran by the Chinese? Because that does look like a Chinese.
No, actually, look, it's like one of those partitions. It's just
gotcha.
It has what looks like Japanese like artwork on it. It's actually nice though.
Gotcha.
You got some realty, and it got like a little texture to it too.
So there's nobody on the other side of this party.
No, on the other side of the table. My wife on the other side of the table.
Gotcha. What's up?
She eavesdropping. That's our number one eavesdropper.
I like to get y'all's podcast firsthand. That's all.
She like, we got a live audience.
So now we have 2 live audience members. Your wife and Moose, and then my dog's 3 because my puppy's under the table. So there you go.
Puppy under the table.
Yeah, my dog is under the table.
What's your dog's name?
Russell.
Russell. Is it a Jack Russell?
No, he's actually a golden doodle.
Golden doodle.
Yeah.
Can I
So
see?
he's part like. I'll see if he'll get it from under the table. He ain't wanting to move.
Yeah, I got you.
He being lazy.
I get it. That's pretty cool, man. My wife and kids all want a pet. Nah, we not doing pets right now. No, pets cost money. You get shots and food. I like them too. I mean, I do, man. I would have some animals, but I'm like, nah, not right now.
Are you a cat person or a dog person, or does it matter?
What do I look like, dude? Which one you think?
I'm a dog. Probably.
I look like an exotic animal. Like I have iguana on my joint, just sitting on my shoulder.
You like Joe Exotic from Tiger King. That's
like,
look at my pet tiger.
Go outside and there's just a llama out there and some and a koala bear. Nah. I do dogs. Cats are warming up to me just because they have a purpose. They they catch stuff, lizards and mice and all the other stuff. So I didn't, but some other family members have cats and stuff, and you go around and they slowly wear on you. I don't know. Hey, let me tell you. Huh?
At least they cover up their own poop. That's the good thing.
They do.
They do.
So we got a neighborhood cat. There's a neighborhood cat. It's a big gray cat. And sometime one morning I was sitting outside. I was just sitting outside, and then all of a sudden he just came up. The cat just came up and rubbed up against my leg. I'm like, whoa, who is this? I ain't know it. He just came up, rubbed his whole body up against my my leg while I was sitting down, and then jumped down in front of me and started doing all these little gyrating moves on the ground. I was like, who is it? It scared me, man. I was like, what the heck? It rubbed all the way across and then jumped down. Like, holy shit.
You just felt something furry rub up against you all of a sudden, and you're like, what in the heck?
I was like, man, I ain't had this much pussy in ages. Nah, just
but you said the cat is like a neighborhood cat.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood cat. It just walks around.
So it's neighborhood. It's neighborhood pussy. It's community pussy.
It is exactly community pussy. Because I'm sure. Look, I caught him one other day. I was walking by. I saw it doing the same thing for somebody else. I was like,
they was gyrating for somebody else.
Yeah, that cat ain't just for me. I seen it rub up and see somebody else's leg and then wallow down in the grass. I was like, you whore. I thought that was just for me. Nope. You out here doing it out here for everybody.
Soon there's gonna be some male cats come along with $1 bills and just
Yep. I still ain't see. It's another cat around. It look mangy though. It looked like it been through a blender. It like the hair just kind of coming off a little bit. It's just like little pieces of fur.
That cat's seen some stuff. If that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
that cat has found some shit.
Like, I mean, both of them outdoor cats, but this one just look homeless. I ain't never seen. I ain't seen like he just be walking around and it got like patches of shedding fur, and it ain't like just it's like a few weeks later. No, it's been like 2-3 months, and that same fur it just grow like that. Look like.
So it just grows in patches.
Yeah.
Just random patches. I think you need a hairless cat. That's what I think. A hairless cat. Whatever they're called.
What's them cats called? Siamese cat?
No, I don't think they're called Siamese.
Nope.
But I think you need one of those because I think it'd freak you out for a little bit seeing that cat with no hair on it.
Come here. Where your clothes at?
Why are you walking around naked, bro? Put some Spanx. Oh, that's it. Spanx. I appreciate that moves.
Yeah. Like how you go? Like I don't know how do they keep? They probably be cold. These are dope. That's okay. That's an African cat. Yep. Sphinx. Ain't that what be in the pyramids?
I think so. I think one of those is called the Sphinx. But yeah, those cats, I bet they are cold in the wintertime. I bet they just sitting outside freezing to death.
Let me see. Why
couldn't somebody put fur on us?
Yeah.
Where's our jackets at?
Let me see. Where does Sphinx come from? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's from Canada. Cat breed originated in Canada in the 1960s.
So they actually do They
It's a
actually
GMO
are
cat.
covered. They are covered in fine fur, so they're not completely naked. They have some kind of fur on them.
Oh.
But why do they look like they have no hair?
Kind of like me. People be thinking I don't got no hair. I'm bald headed, but there's a little bit of hair up there. If you touch it, there's something up there.
There's a little bit of you got a little bit of peach fuzz.
Man, that's the same way the cat do.
Yeah, he got a little bit of peach fuzz. But no, it looks like God was like, well, let's not put hair on this cat. And then he was like, oh, I have a better idea. Let's go back and put hair on the rest of them. That's what that cat looks like.
Man, them cat Sphinx look like newborn babies. Like they they come out all, they look wrinkly and just like skin. I mean, just skin.
Right. They look like a newborn baby
with no feathers. I don't know.
So you do actually have a little bit of hair on top.
I do, man. It grow fast too. It just don't get long.
Gotcha.
Man, I used to put, man, that's a result of putting all them I don't know, Isaiah, if you are familiar in the black hair community. There was once upon a time there was a spot where, I don't know if they do this today, where they used to put these little, they call S curls, where you just make your hair kind of almost like slick. I was a kid, man. That was the thing, man. Some people had Jerry curl. I think it might have, they had the S curl where they make little bitty curls, or then it made wave. Yep.
Oh, a lot of people had those Jerry curls back in the day. Even though Justin Timberlake had a Jerry curl back in the day.
What?
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, I think in like the 90s, had a Jerry curl. I'm pretty sure you can find an image of it.
Man,
and it's probably the worst Jerry curl of all time. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I believe it.
Other than Moose, I think Moose had a Jerry curl back in the day.
Moose had a Jerry curl?
Back when he had hair. I think Moose had a Jerry curl back before he decided to go bald.
Oh, he did have a Jerry curl. I forgot about JT with his curls up top. I forgot about I forgot he had his Jerry curl.
Yeah, back in like the late, I think mid to late 90s, he had a Jerry
That's
curl.
when he was. That's when he was in the group.
That's when he was in NSYNC. Is that the name of the group?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't listen to many boy bands. That's more of Moose's alley of expertise. NSYNC and New Kids on the Block.
Well, look like our episode is short. I just got a recording error again.
Oh, another recording error.
Yes.
Just keep going. I can pull it from the total file. It's all good.
Cool. All right. That's why Moose ball headed right now. Thank you for coming back. Hey, if you did something to your head, them chemicals, man, you gotta keep them chemicals. You gotta go all natural.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I haven't had hair since I was 21 years old. It all fell out. It was because of the Jerry curl.
I know it is. You ain't gotta tell me. I'm bald headed. I know them struggles.
I was trying to get the waves. I was trying to get waves too, and it just all that shit just fell out.
Yep. See, if your beard growing heavy, that's where you start growing in your beard, and you let all the other hair grow in thick.
That's right. I got a good one going now. It's coming in good.
I hate y'all. My beard be coming in and again. Isaiah went to bed and woke up looking like that.
Yeah. I went to sleep last night and then woke up with this.
He went to bed 20. How old are you? 23?
23.
And woke up 40.
So that is what happens. I grow the beard out and I look like I'm about 30. And then when I shave it, I look like I'm about 12. That's what happens.
That's it. You look like you got a whole family.
I do. When the beard comes in, I look like a dad.
Yep.
And then when I get rid of all this, I look like I'm in middle school. That's what happens. Like there's no in between.
You the perfect. You like what's that movie when Nick Cannon went on to school back to high school? The Undercover Agent. Oh no, there's a bunch of movies like that.
Or a Fletch with Chevy Chase. Have you seen that one?
No.
You've never seen Fletch? Okay. Everybody that's listening to this podcast, who thinks Ray should go back and watch Fletch? Leave that in like the comment section on Spotify or whatever.
Fletch.
Facebook. Mm-hmm. Fletch is a underclassman. That's it.
Underclassman. Yeah, that's what it was. We gotta see you.
Now, was this before Nick Cannon had all the kids?
Yeah, this way before that.
Gotcha.
I think this is before Drumline and all that.
Gotcha. 2005 is when it came out.
Are you growing your beard for Halloween? Is this what you're gonna be for Halloween?
I like to keep one for a couple weeks, and then eventually I get tired of it, and I'm like, we're just gonna shave this.
So you keep it
because it gets real coarse, and then it becomes like harder to shave. So I'm like, yeah, let's just keep it for a couple weeks and then shave it again.
That's when
it is a pain in the butt to shave.
This is why when ain't nobody respecting Isaiah, he grows beard out.
Yeah.
That is you got a naked face. You 12. Who you talking to like this? You come back like a supervisor.
Yeah.
Right.
I couldn't respect you more.
Wait, what?
My wife's like, yes, sir. I got you on the TV too. So like I got you.
I need a little boss man suit instead of this white t-shirt that I'm wearing. I need like a little like golf shirt or something to look more like a supervisor.
A supervisor. That's what you ought to be. Halloween's this weekend. You gonna go? Are you one of the people that dresses up into these costumes, big costumes, a lot of costumes, or?
Sometimes I'll dress up, and then some years I'm just like, yeah, because Halloween. I mean, I like the holiday, but it's not my favorite.
I got you.
Like I can take it or leave it with Halloween.
What's
like I'm not gonna. Oh, Christmas, hands down. Christmas is the best holiday.
Oh, not holiday. I mean, what's the best costume that you've done?
Oh, the best costume. Let's see. Probably. So a buddy of mine did this years ago, and I brought the costume back. It was Bush Light, but it's not what you think.
Bush Light? What you mean?
Bush, like the beer. It was a play on that, except I had took like this wig that was like real fluffy and stuff, and I shoved it down in my pants, but I left some of it hanging out, and then I took a flashlight and put it around my neck. Bush Light.
You stupid. I just told me you got the light and you got a bush.
Bush Light.
That's real corny idea.
but it's hilarious when you think about it too.
I got you.
But yeah, he went as Bush, and then I was like, I want to do that because that is hilarious. It's corny as I'll get out, but it's stupid as hell, which is my kind of humor. I like the stupid, a lot of the stupid stuff.
It's a Bush Light. Is there and you see?
And then one year he dressed up as Peter Pan, and it was legit a frying pan taped around his crotch. Peter Pan.
Oh wow!
And I might bring.
Well, you got pictures?
No, I don't have pictures, but I might bring that costume back. I might revive that one year and go as Peter Pan.
That's hilarious. I think I went as Tyrone Biggums, Dave Chappelle from one year. Actually, I mean, I have a very striking resemblance to Dave Chappelle, especially when I was younger. My cousin used to call me Dave. I used to hate it too.
Did you wear like the little red beanie and stuff too?
I got a picture, man. I used to look. It's so close, Dave. Probably like,
wait. Did you take like powdered sugar and like put it on your lips and stuff like you did in the sketch?
Like when I say it, the resemblance is very striking. Hey, I probably posted that Halloween or something.
So you do have a picture of that? Because I would like to see that.
I do. It's so striking. It's so close. They would be like, hold up. like when I was like a kid, when I was like a teenager and like this, I was really skinny at certain points. So they used to a few of my cousins used to call me Dave Chappelle. This was before Dave got big. This was Robin Hood and Tights Dave. Okay. This
was Killing Them Softly Dave. This was like Itty Bitty Dave.
Yeah, I think even before Killing Me Softly.
Wow.
This was this was what's the other
This was him in Con Air. That's what happened.
Yeah, this was him in Con Air. What's the movie where he was smoking? What's the
what was that name? I know who. With Harlan Williams.
He had a cult following for the movie.
And Bob Saget was in it too. Bob Saget had a cameo in the movie. Half Baked.
Yep, this was Half Baked. That was Half Baked. That's when it started.
And Bob Saget has the best scene in that movie when Dave Chappelle is giving his speech, and he's talking about how he's addicted to weed, and then Bob Saget stands up and goes, I was addicted to, he goes, weed's not an addiction. I was addicted to Coke. I suck, you know what, for Coke. And this guy in the back of the room stands up and goes, and I seen him. That was the best line in the movie.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Bob Saget goes, I did, you know what, for Coke. And this guy goes, and I seen him.
Oh, man.
Do you remember the part that I'm talking about?
I don't remember it.
Oh, you need to go back and watch that scene. It is hilarious.
I haven't really watched really movies, man. I've been watching this one show called The Rookie on Hulu, where it's like ABC or something like that. It's a cop show, but it's interesting, man. They got like it'd be almost like it's a TV show, but it'd be like juicy, like a movie. Yeah.
And it's called The Rookie?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. But other than that, I mean, that's probably about the only thing I watch at this point for the most. That or the outdoor show, Alone.
Oh, yeah. You a big fan of that show?
Yeah. Those are about the only two shows I watch right now. Just because, and those are sparing. I can't, just don't get a chance to do it every day. But, you know.
But yeah, I want to see that photo of you dressed up as Tyrone Biggums from the Dave Chappelle show. And I want to see that video where you perform in front of that biker gang in Jacksonville. I want to see that video.
Oh, at the doghouse? Man, that was man, I go back and I think about all the places, some of the places I've been and some more stuff. And I'm like, oh man, that was that was like 7, 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that was pre-pandemic. Yeah,
and it was an all-white biker gang, right?
Yeah, so it was a 2-man show, so it was an all-white biker gang in Fayetteville. I didn't realize it to begin with that was going. It was just me there, and it was, most of these shows it's a bunch of white people all year round, but then more jackets than vests start showing up with leather. I'm like, all right, and then I was like, yo, what y'all having? And then what they had, I went and asked the bartender because now I'm the only black dude in there. I went and asked the bartender, yeah, they got a convention. A convention? Ain't nobody. Come on, that's some information you need to know up front. But they were cool as shit, though. I ain't even gonna lie. If I wasn't black, I probably would have been part of the game.
You would have had your own vest and everything.
What?
You would have had your own jacket.
No, look, this is what I said when I first came up. As soon as I first came up, I was hooked. It was a 2-man show. It was like somebody in the back was like, fuck you. I was like, oh man, it was a motorcycle gang. I was like, oh, he ain't got his own bike. No, that's the only reason to make you this angry at the beginning of the show. He been riding, holding on the back of that other dude to get here.
Holding them and stuff.
What?
The dude was probably the dude that yelled "fuck you" was probably riding on the back of the bike and probably had a heart on the whole time he was on the back of the bike. That's probably what happened.
I think that was the moment I was drinking brown liquor. I ain't give at that state of my life. I ain't care, but who was in the room. It didn't matter. It didn't make no difference. I look, because at the end of the day, I'm like, look, if y'all go do something, y'all go do something. I'm gonna get up out of here. Either that or I'm taking somebody with me. That's all. I ain't going out by myself. If it's 30 of y'all, I'm gonna make sure one of y'all remember. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna take 1 or 2, and I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. Somebody going to sleep other than me.
So when did you realize? So you didn't realize that you was performing in front of a biker gang until you went up on stage, or was it a little bit before that?
No, I was before that. So I got there early, and I was just waiting on, and the room started because I got there early, so I went in the back. You see people in the front, and then I come back out. Oh, this ain't the way the room looked before I went. Because it ain't no green. Some of these spots, no green room. It's just like the back of the kitchen somewhere, another little room in the back of the kitchen. They got a little TV back there, a little 2 chairs or some shit.
Right. Somebody's back there cooking shrimp and grits and stuff. And you're like, well, let me look at what they're doing.
Yeah, they have like a little side closet that they cleared out all the brooms. It maybe still brooms and shit, mops and shit back there. Sometimes it's nice. I can't say that like that all the time, but it just depends on the space. And then I took my stuff back there. You got your merch and I had camera equipment and stuff. So it was I'm sitting back there and I'm like, all right, let me go get me a drink. I had already had. I came back out, got me a drink. All right, and it was still a few more people that came in, so it was all right. I'm like, all right, this is like it just looked like a group of people, just like 4 or 5 people just grouped up. Like, oh, okay, this is a couple of fellas came to hang out. You go back in the back, the next time you come out, it's 60 of them. Oh, and now they got their ladies in leather too, because it's usually the fellas and then all the women they tattooed up in leather and it's a look. And that's when I started. I'm like, yo, gee, everybody got on the same attire. They got the same, logo. I don't remember the name of the gang though, but I could find it out. And that's when I came back. Now let me get another shot now, cause now I got to deal with some stuff. By the time I hit the stage, because there was supposed to be a host, but the host didn't show up, and there was supposed to be 2 shows. They was like, nah, we just gonna do the 1 show since we got the convention here. All right. And the host's not gonna be here. So we're gonna need you to, host, bring the headline up too. I was featuring. So I was featuring slash host. So now I go from doing like 30 minutes, and I got to warm them up too, so like 45 minutes. All right. Well, yeah, it turned out well. I came on. That's what by the time I hit the stage, I ain't care no more. I'm like, all right, we in the mix.
You didn't care who you made fun of. You was like, I
generally don't care in the first place. Let me just start there. But sometimes, I will accommodate depending on the audience, just so I don't, I ain't in it to offend nobody, but I don't give a fuck if I do. But that just be because you can't please everybody. Right. But you don't want to be disrespectful. So, but in the event that I did, and you feel like, because you can take, let's just think about it. I'm a black dude at all white back end. I could offend anybody just by just being here. That's why I came up. Fuck you. Shit is up then. Let's do it. That's what you're doing. You think I'm scared? I have zero of that in my body right now.
You are unashamed. That's what you.
I'm unashamed. Look, I done been through too much to be scared of anybody or anything. That's the.
And that's why we call our podcast. That's why the second half is unashamed, because we don't care.
Yeah, man. That was and you live you get to learning like where the stuff, when you start to think about, all the stuff you done been through, you start to learn like, yeah, like me and my, I was talking about this recently, like what, was in high school, man, me and a bunch of friends, we was riding through the neighborhood, we got shot at by some people, just random. It was just a random shoot. And I guess the guy got into it with somebody else, and then me and my friend, we was riding through the neighborhood, and he just started letting off on us. We was in high school. It was pretty much downhill from there, but it changed you. It changed your thought process. Now I'm in high school, and you start toting pistol, because it ain't just, it's just like, all right, I got to make sure I got something on me, and because it wasn't intended for us. But it changes your mentality. But after that, it's pretty much downhill from there. Yeah.
So you was in high school and just somebody shot at y'all's.
So it was me, a couple of my friends. So we was like 2-3 Carlos and my homeboy, a couple of my homeboys, a bunch of us from the football. I can't even say I was in football. Let me see who I was. My homeboy Quavian, Bryce. Who else was with it? It was a few of us. It was like 2-3 Carlos of us at that point. My homeboy Marquino. Let me see who else. And we were just, out riding. We high school. We got a car. I don't know, 16, 17, 15, something like this. And we driving around now because it's probably about 9, 10 o'clock. Like, all right, we hanging out. Hey, let's go riding a little bit. And my homeboy was like, all right, let's ride through, what was it, Spring Hill. And this is like the projects in which, I know people down there, my homeboy Marquino, but I guess one of the dudes had done got into with some other guys earlier in the day. And I guess they said they was coming back, or felt like he was coming back. They didn't come back, but when we showed up, dudes start letting off on everybody. You just see the fire coming out and hitting cars and stuff. But that's and I talked to my homeboy one day. He was like, man, I still got it. He said, I still don't trust them for the people in the area just from that, but it stick with you because you didn't expect it. It was a random act, and we ain't had nothing on us at that time.
And at that age, too.
Huh?
And at that age too, that's young.
Yeah, but it take you down a different path of a thought process. But
so after that, you actually started carrying like a pistol or something?
Oh yeah, I keep something on me because I've had just not just that. I've had I've had incident with other people too. I mean, I don't that's just most. I don't want to go into all the other pieces, but you run into stuff like that. It make you more aware of where you are and the stuff that could happen. So, but yeah, it changed you as a. It did take some, and I've had pistols pulled on me and stuff by friends, and well, I can't even say friends. These were people associates that were around me. I had a guy steal a pistol, and he stole my pistol that was riding with me, and then he pulled it on me because I confronted him. You know, that took a turn, but it changes you from all right, I am. You know, it do something to you, and I don't. You know, I think looking back at it now, it made me not as timid or fearful. You know, people. I do take threats more seriously, probably than most people, and I think that's my. It made me more courageous because after you've been shot at and people will be, I'm like, oh, what else you gonna do?
So when you got on stage in front of that biker gang, you was like, you not phased at all.
What you gonna do?
Right, that's
because I will let you know I had it on me then. That's what I've been on stage a few times with it on me. That's just the and there's been a few times I had a few of them on me. I had to, but that just depends on, you know, I've had people approach me on stage, people want to fight, but I mean, look, I ain't here. I'm here to make people laugh. But if you want to fight, I'm not running. My name on my shirt, pretty much all. I ain't no concern about who it is. You know, if you got a problem with me, you ain't got to look for me. I'll start looking for you. That mentality of fearlessness of being on stage, and I still get nervous too when being on stage, just because of, you know, I'm trying to get my material right. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to do that, but actually talking to people, I'm like, they're just people. But it's a different experience. I can tell you that. As a kid, yeah. But I think that's ultimately why, you know, I don't know. I can't even say that. I just like I think from that experience, you know, it took me down a dark place for a little bit as a young, and I never told my parents. I don't know if any of us told our parents or anything, but it was just like, all right.
Oh, so your parents had no clue that incident occurred?
Nah. Gotcha. Ain't none of that even. Like, what am I gonna say?
Right. Somebody shot at our car.
What? But I don't know. I don't know if anybody. I never told my parents. Look, I think they just found out this year.
Yeah, that would be a tough. Like, how would you word that to your mom? And that'd be something.
Man, my daddy crazy, just like I am. My daddy been in the military. He been PTSD.
Oh, your dad was in the military. So he don't care either. He unplanned and unashamed too.
Man, he a real one. Yeah, man. But that's I think that's you don't know where the experiences people have gone through until people tell you. So that's one thing you need to learn. Just because people don't always show it, they don't always see your struggles or stuff that you're going through. They don't, or carry them like that. You don't know what they're going through. So that's why you like, all right, for me anyway, I try to make sure I start out with respecting everybody. So when you see me, I'll be like, yes, sir. Even if they young or older than me, I leave with respect, because you don't know what people have been through.
Right. So you never know what goes on behind closed doors.
What?
That's what
yeah.
Have you ever heard that saying?
What, people go home behind closed doors?
Yeah, you never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Absolutely. Have you had any experiences like something that you would say like that? It's traumatizing.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, not traumatizing as far as like, violence and stuff, but I've had some stuff happen that's like, sad, and you can't forget about it.
Yeah.
But none of them involve like acts of violence and stuff.
Yeah, man. And then that's where it's you get. I think I have. I don't know. You got to adjust your perspective. When you
like seeing my granddad pass away from cancer, that was tough, and that sticks with you. But nothing,
that's tough. Like
I was in the room too. I was in the room the night that he passed. So
how old were you?
I was. So he died in the summer of 2017. So I would have been about 16.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so you was bedside.
Not so he died at home in like a little like hospital bed, and we was sitting at the kitchen table, and then the hospital bed was like right here, so not too far from each other.
Oh wow!
And then I had my back facing away from him because we was all just sitting at the table talking and stuff. And then my uncle gets up or starts to get up from the kitchen table, and he looks at my grandma and goes, "Izzy," and then my grandma just shakes her head. So yeah.
Hey man, that's that's rough.
So that's kind of traumatizing, but not
kind of.
Yeah, that is traumatizing. But nothing involving like violent stuff. It's all just sad kind of.
Yeah, I mean I think that's part of it, man. Everybody got gonna have their own struggles, in which some stuff you may encounter. I mean, you don't get it. Don't happen to you later in life. Right. But I guess sometimes you'll be better equipped to handle it. But you go through what you go through, and then you figure out how to manage from that point. So that's it.
I was in high school when that happened. So yeah.
Wow, look, we had the and it seems like we get this is a deep end, and y'all gonna have to catch next episode to catch the rest.
I was gonna try to talk about the candles at Bath and Body Works to make it kind of like lighthearted.
What candles?
You haven't seen the new candles?
No, they got new candles.
But so they was coming out with snowflake candles.
Snowflake candles. What that smell like?
But they had to. That was the design on the front was like snowflakes, like the little paper snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
But they had to cancel the design. And you haven't heard about this?
I have no clue.
Bath and Body Works had to cancel the candle because the design on the candle didn't look like a snowflake. It looked like hoods. And everybody picked up on that it looked like hoods.
Oh, it looked like the Klan hoods.
It did. And nobody picked up on it.
They light the candle. They light the candle. What does that smell? Racism? Man, that smell like crosses burning.
And nobody on their marketing team picked up on it because they was like, well, they was they thought it looked like a snowflake. And then a bunch of people was like, this does not look like a snowflake. Y'all are going to have to redesign this.
They're going to redesign. Yeah, they're going to wait. Oh, yeah. That looked like that could look like a rally. Look, I see a picture of it. Look like Look like a family of Klansmen.
Snowed in was that was the fragrance.
Hey man, somebody who cleared this. This is from the Grand Wizard collection. That's hilarious. Like, man, y'all tripping.
That's exactly what was happening. They were. I don't know how that slipped past their marketing design team or whatever, but it did. And I don't think any of them have been sold. I think they like put it up on like their social media page or whatever. You know, we're gonna do this new fragrance called Snowed In, and then when they put that up, everybody was like, "Wait a minute, you need to redo this. This doesn't look right."
It looked like it got two little holes that look like eyes.
Right. That's exactly what that looked like.
Man. It's a classic car smell.
It's a classic car smell.
I don't know. When I see the old cars, I automatically think about where you going, boy. What? My bad. Let me just.
So the design was supposed to be like a paper snowflake cutout that, like, remember in elementary school when we used to do those designs?
Yeah, when you fold it and you cut it, cut the tip
off. That's what it was. That's what it was supposed to be. Wait, and I never was good at making those little snowflakes because you was like, you fold the tip. You done lost me when you was walking through that process. I never was much on origami. When we had to like do those projects in elementary school and stuff, I would always give mine to a friend and be like, "Here, you take care of this."
Yeah, it looked like a cross between the Nightmare Before Christmas, was it like the little skeleton thing from the night? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Jack Skellington. I think that's his name.
Is it what? I don't know. But that's hilarious, man. Snowed in.
Like Jack's the
No.
That's the ghost gun.
But yeah, that was kind of trending a while. I think last Tuesday.
No. It's not a dog. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not a dog, is it? What's the this thing? I don't know. But it's the skeleton.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think his name's Jack. I
don't know.
The skeleton from. I think so.
Yeah, Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. Yeah, man. Well, look.
Bath and Body needs to do better. do better. Do better, Bath and Body. you guys should have picked up on that, and you didn't.
Yep, it's either y'all need a more diverse staff or somebody need to speak up. Somebody was like, this the design we going with? And they just kept looking. Are y'all sure?
I do want to see what their boardroom looks like, just out of curiosity.
I be wanting to know who be like, all right, who be clearing this stuff? Because this ain't the first time we be seeing stuff. Like, yep, this the one we going with. It be a team of people. It ain't just like one or two people. It ain't just like one person with like, all right, yeah, this is what we doing. It be, was it 5 people? This is it be like 5 or 6 people looking at this stuff.
Right. And where it's Bath and Body, it's probably bigger than 5 or 6. There's probably about 10, 15 of them looking at it.
What it is probably they cut it off. It probably would have looked like a star. They probably cut it off to just that little part and then put the whole snowflake on there.
Right. Yeah, it probably was just at first the whole snowflake, and then somebody said, well, let's just do a little corner piece of the snowflake and put that on the snowed in candle. Oh, and Zero is the dog's name in Nightmare Before Christmas. Zero.
That's the dog's name.
Yes, sir. Zero. But yeah, I guess that's the moral of the episode. Bath and Body needs to step up the game and bring some diversity to the boardroom.
Man, that's it. We in the lab. I got Japanese artwork behind me.
There you go.
Hey, you gotta do it where you can.
Yes, sir.
This has been our 8th episode.
Episode 8.
We actually went longer than I thought. So if y'all washing dishes, folding clothes while you listen to this episode, come back next episode. And it may be longer or it may be shorter because it's unplanned and we ain't ashamed about it. So next one may be 10 minutes. It could be an hour, could be 45, could be 2 hours. I think we got some guests gonna come up that we've actually planned. So we're gonna add a little bit of actual spice into it. So actually you said we do have a special guest coming up to one of them. And I ain't gonna say, y'all just tune in and figure out who it is.
Thanks for listening to the Unplanned and Unashamed podcast. If you like what you've heard, make sure to subscribe, rate, review, and follow. And we'll see you on the next episode.